Oh, but they're not happy. Are they arguing?
Low key looks like it.
They were partying when they left.
So tired.
They spent like 4 hours getting ready. She was open.
The backstage live, you know what I mean? You know how we do that. What do you think about tonight? It was good tonight? You had a good time tonight? Look, I just got here, man. I'm just happy to see everybody. That's the fact. Backstage live. I won't be backstage live. I caught you at his fashion.
Rihanna is super territorial when it comes to longtime love ASAP Rocky and has not been shy about her disdain for his rumored former flame, Kendall Jenner. She is very dismissive of her. Rihanna hates that Rocky used to be so close with Kendall, and she has banned him from having any sort of friendship with her going forward. The supermodel still texts him and tries to get in contact. She's totally oblivious to the drama that she's causing for him at home. Either that, or she doesn't care.
Most famous person you've been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, we have to mute it.
Really, you guys think I would pull ASAP Rocky? Look at me. Like, look at me. You guys are stupid.
The Met Gala is usually where celebrities try to look flawless for the cameras, but this year, fans think they may have witnessed the beginning of a full-blown relationship scandal unfolding in real time between Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. And somehow, Kendall Jenner ended up right in the center of the chaos. What started as a few awkward clips outside the Met Gala has now spiraled into cheating rumors, alleged secret tension behind the scenes, resurfaced drama from years ago, and accusations that Rihanna already warned Rocky to stay away from Kendall before the event even happened. And after fans started piecing together old interviews, blind items, livestream clips, and leaked footage, people are now convinced this story goes way deeper than anyone originally thought. Because at first, nobody even understood why Rihanna looked so irritated that night. When clips of Rihanna and Rocky leaving the Met Gala started circulating online, fans immediately noticed the energy between them felt completely off. Usually these two are all over each other at events. They joke together, pose together, laugh together, and act like they're in their own little world. But this time, the vibe looked cold. Rihanna seemed annoyed, Rocky looked distracted, and social media instantly started dissecting every second of their interaction like it was a crime scene investigation. People kept replaying the footage, trying to figure out what exactly had happened before the cameras caught them outside. And honestly, the tension was hard to ignore. Rihanna looked like she was trying to keep it together publicly, but fans noticed she barely looked at Rocky during certain moments. Meanwhile, Rocky appeared unusually relaxed for someone whose girlfriend looked visibly upset. That alone was enough to send the internet into detective mode. Some people thought they were just tired after the event. Others assumed it was stress. But then another clip surfaced showing Rocky talking to another woman while Rihanna stood nearby looking uncomfortable, and suddenly the rumors exploded into something much bigger. At first, people believed that woman was the reason Rihanna got upset. Fans started dragging Rocky online, accusing him of embarrassing Rihanna publicly while she waited awkwardly nearby. Social media immediately filled with comments saying Rocky acts too single whenever he's outside, and people started bringing up old rumors about him having wandering eyes. One viral comment even claimed Rocky had gotten so comfortable in the relationship that he stopped caring how his actions looked publicly. Another person wrote that Rihanna was constantly nurturing his ego while he acted like he could get away with anything. And once those conversations started, the internet did what it always does. It started digging for more. But according to insiders, the woman Rocky was seen speaking to wasn't even the real issue. Reports quickly started circulating claiming Rihanna's anger allegedly had something to do with Kendall Jenner instead. And that's when this entire story took a dramatic turn. Because longtime fans already knew there was history there. People suddenly remembered that Rocky and Kendall were rumored to have dated years ago before he got serious with Rihanna. Not only were they linked romantically multiple times in the past, but fans also noticed they always seemed unusually comfortable around each other whenever they crossed paths publicly. At the time, most people brushed it off as harmless industry friendships. But after the Met Gala footage went viral, old rumors started resurfacing overnight. Then things got even messier. Several gossip accounts began claiming Rihanna allegedly warned Rocky ahead of the Met Gala to keep his distance from Kendall entirely. And when that rumor hit social media, fans lost their minds because suddenly the argument outside the event started looking completely different. According to the reports, Rihanna supposedly hated how close Rocky and Kendall used to be and allegedly didn't want them interacting at all. Some insiders even claimed Kendall still tried reaching out to Rocky privately from time to time, which reportedly caused tension behind the scenes. Now, whether those rumors are true or not, nobody knows for certain. But fans immediately connected that alleged warning to the viral footage from the Met Gala, and suddenly people became convinced Rihanna wasn't just randomly irritated that night. They started believing she may have already feared something would happen involving Kendall before the event even started. And honestly, the internet only became more convinced once people started revisiting the history between Rihanna and Kendall over the years. Because despite both women being major celebrities who run in the same circles, fans have noticed for a long time that Rihanna never seemed particularly fond of Kendall. One moment people immediately brought back up was their infamous interaction from years ago when Kendall tweeted that she would be upset if Rihanna didn't perform a specific song at a concert. Rihanna responded with a now iconic, "Well, don't come," and social media never forgot it. At the time, some people thought Rihanna was joking. Others believed she genuinely didn't like Kendall. But after these new rumors surfaced, fans started looking at that interaction very differently. Then more stories resurfaced. People brought up old reports claiming Rihanna allegedly threw subtle shade at Kendall during previous fashion events. One rumor claimed Rihanna made comments about body types while standing near Kendall at a Met Gala after-party years ago. Another claimed the tension between them was obvious behind the scenes whenever they attended the same events. Again, none of this was ever officially confirmed, but once the internet decides there's a pattern, every old interaction suddenly becomes evidence. And that's exactly what happened here. The deeper fans dug, the more they started convincing themselves that Rihanna's issue with Kendall wasn't random jealousy at all. They believed it specifically had to do with Rocky. What made things even worse is that Rocky's dating history did not help him beat the allegations. Before Rihanna, Rocky was linked to multiple famous women, models, influencers, and celebrities. So when cheating rumors started circulating, people online were already prepared to believe them. And unfortunately for Rocky, this was not the first time his name had ended up in messy speculation involving other women. One situation that got dragged back into the spotlight involved a live stream clip that had already caused controversy months earlier. During a live stream, a woman was asked about the most famous man she had allegedly been involved with. Viewers immediately became convinced she mouthed ASAP Rocky's name before trying to deny it seconds later. The reactions in the room only made the internet more suspicious because everyone around her looked visibly uncomfortable after the comment. Social media users replayed the clip frame by frame, analyzing facial expressions like FBI agents trying to crack a case. Once the clip went viral, the woman immediately tried shutting the rumors down. She denied knowing Rocky, denied hooking up with him, denied everything. She accused people of twisting the situation for clout and insisted the internet was being ridiculous. But by then it was too late. Fans had already found old social media interactions between her and Rocky, including allegations that he had liked her pictures online before the controversy exploded. And when screenshots started circulating, people became even more suspicious. Suddenly, the narrative online became that Rocky constantly found himself surrounded by cheating rumors, and fans started asking whether there was smoke, because there was actually fire. Every denial only seemed to make people debate the situation even harder. Then came the Amina Mwadi rumors. That scandal had already created massive headlines in the past because Amina wasn't just a random woman linked to Rocky. She was connected to Rihanna professionally and personally. When rumors spread claiming Rocky allegedly cheated with her, social media went completely nuclear. Amina eventually had to publicly deny everything herself, calling the rumors false and expressing respect for Rihanna. At the time, many people defended Rocky and Rihanna, saying the internet had gone too far. But now, with the Kendall rumors circulating after the Met Gala, fans started bringing the entire scandal back up again as supposed evidence of a larger pattern. And this is where the story really started spiraling. Because now people weren't just talking about one awkward moment at the Met Gala anymore. They were building an entire narrative around Rocky allegedly embarrassing Rihanna repeatedly while she continued standing by him publicly. Fans began debating whether Rihanna had ignored red flags for years or whether the internet was simply creating drama out of normal celebrity interactions. Some people defended Rocky completely, arguing there was zero concrete evidence he cheated at all. Others insisted Rihanna's body language alone told them everything they needed to know. And then there were the fans who became fully convinced Kendall Jenner intentionally inserted herself into the situation, knowing there was already tension there. That theory especially exploded because people online love a messy love triangle narrative. Suddenly, old photos of Kendall and Rocky together resurfaced everywhere. Clips from previous Met Galas started trending again. People analyzed who followed who liked what, who attended which parties, and who stood next to each other in old group photos. The internet basically turned this entire situation into a reality show storyline overnight. Meanwhile, Rihanna and Rocky themselves stayed publicly silent while the rumors kept growing bigger by the hour. And honestly, their silence may have made things even worse. Because when celebrities refuse to address viral speculation, fans usually start filling in the blanks themselves. Every expression, every appearance, every social media post suddenly gets interpreted as hidden confirmation. Some fans even started claiming Rihanna looked done emotionally in the Met Gala footage, while others argued Rocky seemed too calm for someone facing cheating accusations. But the biggest reason this story captured so much attention is because people are emotionally invested in Rihanna. Fans see her as someone who rarely lets the public see her vulnerable side. So the possibility of her being publicly embarrassed triggered a huge emotional reaction online. Many fans immediately took Rihanna's side before any facts were even confirmed simply because they hated the idea of her being disrespected publicly. And if we're being honest, the Met Gala setting made the entire thing feel even more dramatic. Because cheating rumors happening quietly behind closed doors is one thing. But allegations of flirting, secret tension, and relationship drama unfolding at one of the biggest celebrity events in the world? That feels like something straight out of a movie. The glamour of the Met Gala mixed with relationship scandal is exactly the kind of story social media becomes obsessed with. Now fans are left wondering whether this was all just another internet exaggeration, or whether that awkward Met Gala footage accidentally exposed much deeper problems happening behind the scenes between Rihanna and Rocky. Because once people started connecting the alleged warnings, the Kendall history, the resurfaced cheating rumors, and Rihanna's visible frustration that night, the entire story suddenly became impossible for the internet to ignore. And if there's one thing social media loves more than celebrity romance, it's the possibility of celebrity betrayal. So now the big question is whether Rihanna and Rocky move past this quietly behind the scenes, or whether this Met Gala drama becomes the beginning of an even bigger fallout nobody saw coming. Because right now, fans are convinced that argument outside the event wasn't just a random couple disagreement anymore. They think it may have been the moment everything finally boiled over.